Hello and hi everyone. So today we want to present case study 1 for subject cloud computing. So this is our group. We have Sri Nivinesh, Tanushree and me Hamiza. For introduction, CloudFlex Inc. is a global e-commerce company moving to AWS to improve performance, scalability and security. For this presentation, we explain how AWS services like EC2, RDS, IAM, and auto-scaling will help CloudFlex run efficiently. It also covers security measures to protect sensitive data and ensure smooth operation. Okay, for question 1, we have how performance and availability are managed in AWS cloud environment. So for performance, we have 5 points, which is the first one is load balancing. It means ELB distributes traffic. The second one, auto scaling. It means adjust instance of based on demand. And the third one, CloudFront, speeds up content delivery. The fourth is EC2 optimization, which is choosing the right instance types. And the last one, CloudWatch, which is monitors performance. So for availability, the first one is multi-agent deployment, which is ensures uptime. The second one, AWS regions and assets. It means reduce failure risk. The third one, RDS multi-asset, auto failover for database. The fourth one, S3 and EFS, which is redundant storage. And the last one, disaster recovery, which is backup and failover strategies. Okay, for question 2, we get mechanism to ensure availability and scalability in cloud computing. For scalability, we have scaling out, which is horizontal. It means adding more instance. For scaling out, we have vertical, increasing instance size. For auto scaling, we have manages resources dynamically. And the last is serverless computing. This lambda scales automatically. The next one is for availability. We have a load balancing. It means prevents overload. The second one, redundancy and failover, which is keep service running. And the third, multi-region setup. We have ensured global access. And the fourth, database replication. The RDS multi-AZ, DynamoDB, and global tables. And the last is caching. We have CloudFront, elasticization for faster responses.
So for the question 3, I'm going to explain about the cloud computing characteristics, deployment models, and type of virtualizations in AWS. For the key characteristics of cloud computing, the first one is on-demand self-service. Users provisions resources without a human inventation. The second one is broad network access. Services are accessible over the internet from any device. The third one is resource pooling. AWS dynamically allocates shares resources multi-tenancy. The fourth one is rapid elasticity. Resources scale automatically based on demand. The last one is measured service. Users pay only for what they use. Pay as you. Cloud deployment model. The first one, public cloud. Shared resources over the internet. Example, AWS. Private cloud. Dedicated infrastructure for organizations. Example, AWS Outpost VPC. Hybrid cloud. Mix of public and private clouds. Example, AWS Direct Connect. The last one is community cloud, shared by organization with common needs. Example, AWS Organization. Virtualization in AWS. Full virtualization. Hypervisor. Example, Zen KVM runs unmodified VMS. Para virtualization. VMS communicate with the hypervisor for better performance. Hardware assisted virtualization. Uses hardware extension. Example, AWS Nitro. Containerization. Lightweight, isolated environments. Example, Docker, AWS Forget. For question 4, design an AWS infrastructure to meet CloudFlex needs for scalability, availability, and performance. AWS infrastructure design for Cloud INC. To ensure scalability, availability, and performance, CloudFlex INC's AWS infrastructure should include first one, compute, EC2 auto-scaling and ELB dynamic scaling and traffic distribution, AWS Lambda, serverless execution for efficiency. The second one is storage and database. Scalable object storage, RDS multi-AZ, high availability relational database, DynamoDB, low latency NoSQL database. The third one is network and security, VPC, secure and isolated network, security groups and NACLS, traffic control, WAF, and Shield, DDoS protection. The fourth one will be content delivery and caching. CloudFront, low latency content delivery. Elastic Cache, caching for performance optimization. The fifth one will be monitoring and logging. CloudWatch, real time monitoring. X-ray application tracing. CloudTrail, security and compliance logging.
Okay, now let's look at question number 5. Configure an IAM user to manage access to AWS resources. Firstly, in IAM user configuration, we need to go to IAM user console and select user and add user. Secondly, we need to set the username and site permission and enable AWS management console access. Then, we need to use IAM policies such as administrator access for full control or create custom policies. For step number 3, we need to review the configuration and click create user to create the user. After we create the user created successfully message will be pop up on the screen. Step number 4 is enable multi-factor authentication MFA for enhanced security. For this, we need to click manage MFA device and follow the prompts to set up MFA. We should install an authenticator app like Google Authenticator in our phone to set up this MFA. And the last step is share the access key ID and secret access key with the user. In conclusion, by using AWS, CloudFlex Inc. gains a reliable and scalable system. Services like autoscaling and load balancing improve performance while AMP ensures security. This cloud setup helps the company grow, reduce cost, and provide a better experience for the customers.